Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. This one is about how to write a simple HTML document. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with using a program called Notepad++. Link for the download will be in the description. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to write our first HTML document, and we're going to start out with the simple basis of an HTML document. We're going to go HTML head, close your head, body, close the body, and then close your HTML. Once you have that, we're going to come up here to File, we're going to go to Save As, we're going to do index, index, and then we're going to come down here to Save As Type, and we're going to type, or we're going to find hypertext markup language file, HTML, HTM, blah blah blah, and we're going to hit save. This puts it in a you get the picture. Once we do that, we're going to give spacing in between our bodies and our head, and we're going to start with doing our title. So title, and we're going to do HTML tutorial. Title. So let's test this. Let's open up our index. As you can see up here at the top, it says, HTML tutorial. So now that that's working, we can close that down, and we can start with something else. Let's say, okay, let's add some text. So let's do center. This is just basic text, and we're gonna do. We're gonna add it, and we're gonna make it bold. We're gonna say HTML tutorial. We're gonna end our bold bracket, and we're gonna end our center bracket. So let's try that now. Just save it. Okay, so we now have HTML tutorial in big bold letters. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change this up a little bit. Instead of bold, let's take out bold. Let's say we want something even bigger. We're going to do header 1, and we're going to end our header 1. There's 6 headers that you can choose from. I use header 1 because it's the biggest. So we're going to save that. Now we're going to open it up. Boom, big letters. Okay. So now that we got that, we're going to go down to right underneath this. Let's say that we want a picture, but we want this picture centered. So we're going to start off with center. And we're going to do image SRC. An image SRC is the basis of all images. If you want an image, just a plain image with no redirect to anything, image SRC is what you use. So now that you have image SRC, we're gonna what's center. Okay, so let's make a picture. Let's make something that we can. Let's do right here, and we're just gonna copy all of this for our picture. So now that we got that, let's copy to the clipboard, and we're gonna add that to our. So now we have a picture. So let's try it out. Okay, so now we have a basic picture. No redirect, so you can't click on it or anything, but you know, it's a picture. So now that we got that, say we want to add a redirect picture. So let's go down here. Let's start by making another centers, because we want to make it centered. We want everything centered. And let's make our image SRC again. And let's end our center. Okay, so now that we got that, let's add another picture to it real quick. So let's come up here, we're gonna make another picture. So what are we gonna do for here? We're just gonna copy that much of it. You know what, let's make another one. Let's do something that we can actually relate to. Let's do XCOM Productions right here. Let's just copy our XCOM Productions. Copy that to the clipboard. Put that right there. Okay. So now that we got that, we're going to go back and we're going to test it to make sure that our picture is actually working correctly. So our picture is working correctly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, well, let's break it up. So let's do break. So this is basically, as you can see, I'll show you, it puts a break in the page so that the picture has a little bit of space. So now that we got that, let's do, let's add our URL. So what we're going to do is right here, in between the center and your image, you're going to do ahref equals, and then over here on the other side, where just before you end your center, we're going to do a. So now we need a URL. Let's get a URL real quick. Welcome to GameBullies.net. Let's copy GameBullies.net and let's add that to it. So now let's see. If we open up our index, come down to here, you see how it now has a clickable function. You click on that, redirects you straight to GameBullies. So now that we got that, we have our redirecting picture and our regular picture. Now we want a picture that changes when we move our mouse over it. How we're going to do that is we're going to start off with using our ahref. And then we're going to go to our image. And on here we're just going to add a border equals 0. And what this basically does is it centers it without having center. So now that we got that, or it doesn't center it, but it gives it no border, so there's no border around it. So right here, let's add a center, because we want to center this. And then right underneath here, let's center that. Okay, so now that we got that, let's add on mouse over equals this dot src border equals 0. On mouse out equals this dot src border equals 0. So now we have this basic, it's nothing much. Let's copy our GameBullies.net href, copy, let's paste that in there. For a picture, let's get a new picture. I'm going to start with, we're going to copy this entire thing. So there's our new picture. Let's copy that to the clipboard. This is going to be our newest picture. So right here we're going to put image SRC, and then down here, because when you move your mouse out, you want your picture to remain the same as it was before you moved your mouse over it. So let's paste that same picture on there. Now we just need a different picture, so let's get another picture real quick, and this one is going to be let's just do just this part. So we just have that now. Let's copy to the clipboard, and we're going to add it right in between there. So let's test this out real quick. Let's save it. Let's go to our document. Okay, so now we got this. Now we got this big old picture right here. Big old picture right here. Give me a second. Let's change the picture real quick. It may be too big of a picture too. So let's just do that big. And let's change the original picture to the new picture. Let's save that. And let's try it again. The redirect works, but we're still having problems with the... One second. All my code is right. It's something with the picture. So let's do some work here real quick. I'm gonna pause it real quick, and I'm gonna figure out what the problem is, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I did figure out what the problem was. It was I forgot to add an equals sign into this SRC right in this area. Forgot to equal and the equal right there. So let's try it again. Let's open that and let's see what it looks like. Okay, you see how it changes when I move my mouse over it, and it also redirects you. And for our last and final code that I'm going to show you is changing the font of something that you really like. So let's do, like, say you want to make a bold statement with something. So we want to do one second. I'm going to write this up for you, and I'm going to pause it real quick and so you guys can see it fully written. Okay, so I just got done writing your new font face right here. And what this is it just changes, you know, what kind of font you're writing in and what color you want. So now that we've done that, let's test it out real quick. And there you go, it's right there. If you guys have any questions, you can email me at, here, one second, I'll write it down so you guys can see it. Email me at or you can just join GameBullies.net and PM me on there. Thanks for watching.